Oh, guys, I woke up today. I am so sore. I didn't even do anything yesterday. My son-in-law packs all my groceries. I don't know if it was like sitting in his car or what, but my back is just unbelievable. I'm gonna have to soak in an Epsom salt bath. So I'm seeing. I didn't really sweep yesterday because there was no tracks. Ugh. Oops. Ugh. Oh, I have no strength. This is not working out. I can't bend down anymore. Yikes. Man. I'm gonna have to hit that Epsom salt bath because it's still kind of wet. And I didn't even water yesterday. I see a track. No. No. Oh, man. It's like knocks the wind out of me. The pain just keeps knocking. Oh, I was working on that yesterday. See, it's this old, what do you call it? Microphone stand. It's like this broken microphone stand. It had like this big old cord on it. I cut the cord off. And then this is an old, solar light. And I have different solar lights, but this is the only roundish one that I have, and I want to like fix it to where it's like that. It's gonna look cool. I want to put it in this flower bed when this flower bed calms down. And like, basically in the wintertime, it's gonna go over here. I'm gonna fix that hideous looking. I don't know what those pieces of metal came from. I just randomly use right now, or what I was using them for was to cast a little bit of shade on those raspberries. And so I just drag those things around. I use them constantly for different stuff. And eventually, like, I build trellises with them. I take them apart. I build flower beds with them. I use them to block stuff off, and then I pull them out. And they're these just mobile. I don't know. My son brought them home few 5-6 years ago, and I just when he brought them home, they fit perfectly in this flower box that I had at this rental, and they looked fantastic in there. And I've never been able to find the right place for them since I moved from that place. I've never been able to, and sometimes that just happens with stuff that you have when you move to a different place. Something just doesn't fit anymore. It just doesn't fit anymore. And so it takes a while for it I'll find a home for it eventually. I'll come up with something. And then, I need to get into take a 45-minute Epsom salt. Something's hokey over here. Something got put. I see puppy prints, but that's Bruce's regular puppy prints. He's going to the water thing. That's normal. Anyway, the Epsom salt bath is the best thing that you can ever do for yourself. When I broke my arm a couple years ago, not last winter, but the winter before, I slipped on my ramp coming down and broke my elbow. I only let them put my arm in a half cast. I wouldn't let him fully seal the cast. I was like, no way. No. And so I would come home, and when I would take a bath, I would just, get in my bath, and then I had the cast with the Velcro. I just attached. It's an ugly looking cast because I glued these Velcro strips on it so that I could just unhook those and then slide my arm out of that and let my arm float in my Epsom salt bath. And I am not kidding. When I went back for my 3.5 checkup and they did x-rays, because they were talking about doing surgery and putting a pin in it, just like crazy talk. And nope, it was perfectly healed. The doctor didn't even believe it. He made me go to a whole different x-ray place clear across on the other end of Bend. It was like ridiculous. And the x-rays came back same. And so he was just, I don't know, a weird doctor. And so like I'm a firm believer in Epsom salt, because that's what I would do. I just float, and then I read while I'm in there. I have a rule. I don't take my phone. My phone don't go in the bathroom. And it's like when I go in the bathroom, the whole world is cut off, shut down. There you go. Goodbye. And I'm glad that I do that, because I never take pictures in the bathroom. And my grandma didn't, my great grandma didn't, my mother didn't, I don't, my daughter doesn't, and hopefully she'll teach her daughter not to. If you want to have a tradition, have one that's beneficial, and that produces good fruit. And I just read while I'm in the bathroom. And if you don't have, like, if you're not usually a reader and you don't have a book, I promise you, you can go to your neighbor's house and you can ask them for a book, and they're going to give you a book. Somebody has a book. They're going to be like, oh yeah, read this book. And, I read the Bible while I'm in the bathtub. I know it's a crazy place to read it. I know a lot of Bible people that do read it while they're there, because you're shut off from everything. It's just you and the book. That's all that you can think about. You're focused on it. I've never dropped my book in there. I've been reading it since 2015. I've never dropped it, but whatever book, comic books, when you're at the grocery store, grab one of those Archie books, whatever. And I just soak in there, and it just really feels good. I always feel so good when I'm out, but unfortunately I have to do it a lot. I gotta soak about 4 times a week is when I soak, and then my regular showers. But Brutes Fur, what are you doing? Get over here. Oh, one of the things that's really cool is my daughter and I were talking about my cool skis. And yesterday we were talking about how we want to set them up, because when they were straight up, they just look, which I really like it straight up, but my daughter says you can't really tell that they're skis, because I wanted them straight up and down with, attaching bamboo, more space, attaching bamboo, and that would be my trellis. But and then we tried the A. I'll show you what the A, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh man, I'm just not. My foot is helping. There we go. Then there's the A frame look, and I can still do the thing. And she said, that looked better. But I was like, well, if I'm going to do the A frame look, I would much rather have them crisscrossed and then do the, It's not necessarily, they're not that tall of skis. So, and I'm not looking for a gigantic trellis. And when I was out picking up supplies, I looked at Bimar, and they do have like these little mini trellises that kind of like the same size as my black shelf there, same width. And those were $16. And I'm like, what? And I didn't even want any of that stuff because it had like weird stuff on it. And like designs, not even garden type stuff, just like moon, star stuff. And I don't want that. So, and that was $16 just for this one trellis type thing. And then I spent $5 for these skis, and then the bamboo, and I don't even have to use bamboo. Like I'm still, I think I want bamboo. I think that's what I want. And I do have some pieces out here that I could oh man, my back, it keeps knocking the wind out of me. Like here's a piece. I have other pieces somewhere, but you can't see them right now because they're like incorporated in something that, I don't know where they are. Oh, see that? Oh, there's one right there with the apple tree. I found that on the side of the road, that stake. I'd like to find more of those on the side of the road. There's another bamboo thingy. And hopefully by next year, I won't even need that. The stakes in the apple trees, they can come out. Here's one, and I can, I can do something different for right here. I can put in like one of the, I can do the bamboo. And I'm not going to tear all that apart. I'm just going to, I'll leave that one. I'll take like the 2 apple tree ones to test it out. And, look at the look. And if I don't like it, I can always get more pieces of driftwood like this. And I can do a driftwood thing. The skinnier pieces of driftwood. Like these ones are too big, but I can scavenge or go find pieces of wood. I'm hoping my handle doesn't break on that weird Reiki thing, because I like it when the boys come out here and level my gravel for me. Because like when I sweep, it builds up this hump right here, and then they come out and smooth it so that I don't have to. And that rake is super heavy, but anyway, I'm going to do the crisscross. I just think that the bamboo would make it less heavy, and it's just for like green beans or cucumbers. I'm really wanting cucumbers to grow up it. Or I could do green beans. I don't want the peas to grow up it, because I know you're thinking, oh, peas. And that's what my daughter wants, because she just wants a lot of peas. But I'm going to do peas in these and have the peas grow up this trellis. And then I also have that one over there that I can do peas in, and it can go up one side. The other side I'm not going to be able to use until that tree is much taller, and then I'll probably do that fake strawberry plant or something, because that thing just likes shade. I had it hanging over there for a while, and it was very, very happy, and then I moved it to this corner over here, and it was happy until I left, and then when I came home, it was dead. It just had a couple stringers, and then since I've been home for the last couple weeks, it's poofed back up, because my daughter, she claims she watered it every day, but I don't believe her, because I found a couple dead things. But that's okay, she tried, and she'll probably do better next time. Man, the ground is still wet right here. That's a puppy paw print. Oh. Although all of a sudden that thing just had a flower, and that thing's been It bloomed and quit blooming a long time ago. So I don't know what's, like, that's just like a last bloom. I don't know. And this thing is supposed to be a white mum. And it must be like a late season mum, because that one over there has already poofed out and bloomed. It's way smaller than it used to be. That thing used to be huge when you look at my old videos. I had it over by the sidewalk, and it got really big, and I loved that thing. And then last summer, or this last winter, which was not a hard winter at all, which is the least hard winter it's been through, and it just was like super tiny, like it was unhappy. So I moved it over here, and it's gotten, you know, a little bigger. So I'm hoping that it needs shield from maybe the wind or something. I don't know. But it'll get a lot more sun in the winter right there. And it'll also be shielded by the echinacea, which I think I'm going to deadhead some of these. I'm not going to deadhead anything today. There's no way. I'll probably have somebody come over and have them deadhead for me, because then they get to take whatever they want. And then just have them. Ooh, my feet are cold when I walk over there. So I'm happy that I at least created that microwave stand. Or not microwave stand. Microphone stand. Man, I am off today. Just off. And if I can make, like, if I could get something that would grow up it, I would do that as, you know. But, like, if they would have had a black, they had red or blue of these weird trellises, but $16, that's insane. I can just make my own. I could also do, like, I have a couple black small bar thingies that broke off of something. I don't even know what they came off of. I know they're in here somewhere. Oh, these things. These things right here. They're just, I don't know, something. I have a couple of those that I could easily have attach onto here, and I could make a trellis on this too, like a short trellis. That would be cute too. And then I could put that somewhere. But what I would like to do is I wanted to take LED lights and, you know, string it all the way down, then put the little box thingy underneath. That would be cute. And then kind of the same thing with this thing that I made out of a curtain rod and a bedpost thingy. I just thought it would be cool to put those things together, match. I don't know. It might change. It just depends. I have to stare at something for a long time and come up with a lot of different ideas before that one idea is just like, that's it. That's the one. All right, what time is it on here? 19 minutes? Oh, my goodness. All right, goodbye.